Big shout out to Wack100 for this one, dog. I fucking love this dude. This dude is a fucking vibe. This is one dude I need to be fucking with.
That's the dude that my partner with all the tattoos on his face. Comedian dude. Funny Carlos. Shout out Funny Carlos, man. Right. Those of y'all essays want to know.
You're talking about Baldacci.
Me and Funny Carlos is tapped in. It's my partner, you know what I'm saying? We talk from time to time, respectfully.
And much love to his girl, Rakita. I love that girl. That girl's a queen. The baddest black woman on the planet. Much love to Wack. I love you, fool. I love you, fool. For real, for real.
What's cool with it, y'all? It's Coffee on the Vid. Back at it with some quick updates. Hit the buttons, hit the comments. Let's talk about all these topics. Gotta hear from the people as always. But you see Wack100 resharing this, him and this comedian I'm not really up on, dude, Funny Carlos. Comment if you rock with Funny Carlos, if you're up on the whole Funny Carlos blogosphere, get down. If you're messing with his content and whatnot, what you think of it, all that. I'm curious to know. I'm intrigued to know. Leave it in the comments below. As you see, in the past, there's been stuff about Wack100, like, yo, I would never sign a Southsider, and it was, I forget the dude's name. Comment if y'all remember who it was. There was a particular, like, Southsider rapper, and it, you know, was big in the clubhouse circuits and stuff like that. It was a couple years back when Wack100 started the Clubhouse Initiative, the 100 ENT or whatever exactly it's called. I believe he's got all different ones. The Exposers, these guys, that guys. He even had a gay dude that was, I think, moving under the 100 brand, right? That one guy that was outed Benzino, or said Benzino was a little light in the loafers. Pause. Playing rainbow games. Pause. Y'all remember that? And that footage came out with Benzino with the knife, but I guess it didn't turn out to really be no fruity tooty type ish. Pause. It was like he was crying over his girl, and then Benzino tried to be like, yo, it was something for one of those cheap ass Tubi movies I'm in or whatever, but I wasn't buying it. I think it was all cap. I think this man really, because we saw the fucking footage from the you guys remember that footage from the the body cam footage where his one chick had a new dude and all that, and it was looking all bad on Benzino's part. I keep saying, man, Benzino's gotta leave the blogosphere alone. He's too old for this ish. Yo, that's crazy too. You look at Wack and want to be like, yo, this man's pushing 60. Leave this internet ish alone. And then you find out like Wack100, he ain't no spring chicken, but he's a lot younger than you would think he was, man. It's the bumps all in the face and just ish like that. That's why it's fucked up when Wack's always telling someone, oh, you're a bum. Why ain't you fix your teeth? Like he used to say that to Rockstar and stuff. It's like, bro, why ain't you fix your face if you're this big baller and all that? You know what I mean? What the fuck you talking about? You look out here like face all twisted to the point you look 15 to 20 years your senior, my guy. Like, get it together, you know? Watch what you be saying with your bold-ish self, you know? But back to the but yeah, Benzino, he's not built for this blogosphere ish. He's having a meltdown every quarter. There's a big story of Benzino taking a massive L, making himself look like a fool, and then hurting his daughter's career. You know what I mean? Because he's got a daughter out here, I guess, who just had a child by Trippie Redd. Shout out to Coi Leray and all that. I ain't dissing her, but the bullshit that her father gets in rubs up on her algorithmically, and it's all bad if you smell me. But back to the initial conversation, the whole thing about Wack100, like not fucking with surenos, southsiders, as pacoima, where Wack, we could say he's from, but we know he don't really go around there like that. He's not exactly comfortable walking around his neck of the woods. Let him tell it. He'll say some whole other ish, but we know the truth. You know, has a very big Latino population and all that. And, you know, there's a lot of gang politics with it from my understanding in pacoima. If we could comment if that's accurate, y'all, that's just what I'm hearing. You know what I mean? As always, I try to let y'all know I don't claim to be no G in the streets or nothing like that. I'm just sitting back watching the content with y'all if you smell me. But end of the day, this is something Wack100 does always, is like let people know, yo, I fuck with the essays. I was just saying on a business tip with an artist who's gangbanging, it would be different because he falls up under something that's want to get into the taxation without representation. You know what I mean? And it couldn't go like that, you know? And this is a better look too, because, you know, initially he was trying to say, all my landscapers and construction workers that I hire are Mexican. And then some people found that to be semi-offensive, some didn't, or whatever. But here you see he's got a rapport, he builds with this guy, Funny Carlos. So comment your thoughts about it all. Then we got Point and Shoot. I don't know if this is Star, Troy Turan, or if this is one of the no jumper cases, but you see the copyright claims board threw one of them out. Big W for the sheriff. I'm happy to see it. Keep it pushing, keep doing you. And then last on the get down, someone else who's under major fire right now in the blogosphere, big time on a daily basis, is 1090 Jake by Byron Blake. And I want to know from everyone what you think about their back and forth and how that whole case is going, or case. Well, no, there is going to be a case actually, though, as far as copyright claims, because we seen 1090 struck a couple of his joints down, I think, and he's doing the same thing. Hey, we got to go to court. You got to sue me. We got to see what the courts say about this, because for anyone out there, we got to make this clear who's newer to the content space. Someone strikes you down. If what you are doing is original content, it is under fair use. You are reacting or something like that. You know what I mean? You're not just reposting people's ish. You're making transformative work that falls under the fair use umbrella. You got to fight it. You got to go the long way with it. You know what I mean? You can't get shook. You can't get scared. You got to give up your addy. You got to give up your name and all that, your number, and you fight it. And Point and Shoot took a big W, as he should, as he did, and we're all happy to see it. The only sucker shit, though, is the fact that No Jumper, and again, I'm not sure if this one is Star or No Jumper, they keep putting different claims on different videos on a daily basis in an attempt to just stall them out, having to go through the process over and over, you know what I mean? But here we go with 1090 Jake. Him and Byron Blake are having something like that, and I don't know, he put this up basically saying the only thing different between me and someone in a psych ward is I'm on the streets. So I think he's trying to let people know, because there's all these stories about, yo, he dropped his flag, he's a country boy now. Byron Blake is picking apart his prison stories and stuff. And I think 1090 is trying to say, hey, try me. I'm 5150, B. You know what I mean? I ain't no sucker ass white boy. Try me. I'm the only difference between me and someone in a nut house. I'm out here and there and there. You know what I mean? I think that's what he's saying. Let me know if you think he's saying that or something else, and your thoughts on the content wars and fair use ish that he's all involved in. So that's going to do it for this one. Hit the comments. Let's chop it up on all those topics. As always, it's Coffee. I thank y'all for tuning in. Subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for more. And I'm gone.